This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1066, Can Debt Be Your Friend? Part 2, by Harry Stout of FinancialVerse.com. And I'm your host and narrator. My name is Dan, and I'm here every single day reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And today's post is actually a continuation from yesterday, so if you're new here, it'd be best to listen to yesterday's episode first. That's episode 1065. But if you're all caught up, let's hear part 2 as we continue optimizing your life. Can Debt Be Your Friend? Part 2, by Harry Stout of FinancialVerse.com. Student loans. There are two types of lenders for student loans, federal and private. 1. The government guarantees federal loans. They come with some perks that may not be offered by private lenders, including income-driven repayment options, loan forgiveness programs, and fixed interest rates. Plus, some federal loans are subsidized, which means the government will foot the bill for the interest on the loan while the student is in school. 2. Private loans come from banks, credit unions, or schools. In some cases, nonprofit agencies provide a guarantee for student loans, or lenders may self-insure. A private loan may have a variable interest rate, which means that the interest rate you pay can change. Car loans. Many people need a car and make the decision to buy one, but quickly realize that in comparison to owning a home or investing in an education, cars are a depreciating asset. As they repay the car loan, they are building little or no equity. Car loans can be obtained at banks, credit unions, and at car dealerships. The average new car loan term can range from 24 to 84 months. For borrowers with great credit, FICO 8 scores between 781 and 850, the average new car loan rate was 3.17% at the end of 2017. On the other end, borrowers with the worst credit scores, between 300 and 500, got an average new car loan rate of 13.76%, according to Experian. Besides the interest rate, be sure to check whether there are any penalties for early repayment. One thing to look for is whether the loan is calculated as simple interest, which lets you avoid paying interest if you're able to pay the loan off early. Alternatively, the interest could be pre-computed, which adds the interest to your balance. If you pay off the loan early, you owe the interest you would have paid over the life of the loan. Or the lender may charge a fee called a prepayment penalty to let you out of the loan ahead of time. Unless you love repaying debt, avoid shopping for a car loan based on the monthly payment. If you're unable to put down a significant amount of money up front, low monthly payments typically come with long repayment plans, which add up to more interest paid over the life of the loan. Car loan terms have been stretching in recent years to accommodate higher car prices and consumer preferences. Long loan terms may also hinder your ability to sell the car before the loan is paid off if the amount owed is more than the resale value of the car. Avoid buying a car that is more expensive than you can afford, even if you're able to finance it. Do shop around for a car loan before taking the loan offered by the dealership. Banks or local credit unions can many times offer you a better rate. Credit cards. Credit cards can be great tools if used properly. They are convenient and easy to use and may even throw some dollars your way if your card offers cash back as a reward or offers points rewards that can be exchanged for goods, services, and travel. After you apply for a card, credit card issuers review your credit report and decide whether they want to give you a line of credit. Depending on your income and credit history, lenders choose how much you are allowed to borrow and the rate of interest they will charge. Most credit cards come with variable interest rates that are tied to the prime rate, with rates of interest that can reach the mid-20% range. The prime rate moves up or down with interest rates set by the Federal Reserve. Credit card issuers have many options for borrowers. Some cards offer balance transfers, some have great rewards, and some may be best for students or for those who are rebuilding their credit. Store-branded cards and gas cards may give you a break on purchases made at the store or gas station, but these cards sometimes carry higher than average annual percentage rates. Another way of categorizing credit cards is it secured or unsecured? Unsecured cards are regular credit cards. Secured cards are typically aimed at people with no credit or low credit scores and require a deposit before you can start spending. Making a payment late may trigger a higher annual percentage rate. Reading the fine print attached to your card is important. Cardholders should be aware of what they agreed to when they signed up for the card. Overall, the best way to take advantage of credit cards is by not carrying a balance. This way you get to reap all the rewards but with none of the costs. Summary. When you add it all up, we as a society are burdened by too much debt. In the financial verse, you should only take on debt if you have carefully determined that the purchase is necessary and that you can easily repay the loan from your cash inflow. If that's not possible, you should postpone or forego the purchase. You just listened to part 2 of the post titled, Can Debt Be Your Friend? By Harry Stout of FinancialVerse.com. And that's it for another episode and another weekend of Optimal Finance Daily. Thank you so much for your support and for listening each and every day. I will be back with more posts for you tomorrow. So have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you on Monday, where your optimal life awaits.